The benefits of a bigger, better lunch. Welcome to day 84 of our 90-day challenge. It is good to have you here. My name is Nina. I'm a well-being coach. I'm here to motivate, inspire, and support you to take action and improve your health and your well-being. And by the end of this video, I want you to see how easy it is to actually shift and create that bigger, better lunch for yourself. I know that this is probably the biggest challenge nearly all of my clients have before they come to me. They say, Nina, please, I'll do anything. Just don't interfere. Like, don't make me change my lunch. Don't make me change my dinner and my lunch times. And the problem with that is that we are so stuck in our ways. We think that things need to be that way. We think that, we need to have this family dinner in the evenings where we all come together and we all sit around the table, and we don't realize that it's actually not beneficial to our being, to our digestion. And when we start making these little shifts and these changes, and I'll just say, just test and try and see what it feels like just over the weekends to have a bigger lunch and a smaller dinner. And then when you start noticing the benefits of this happening, it's so much easier to transition into creating that bigger lunch. So conventional habits are hard to break. And for me, I noticed that, way back going to school, even in varsity, even on those days when I may be a little bit out of balance and not kind of like in rhythm, in structure, that I then will grab kind of like the sandwich at lunchtime and then end up like having a bigger meal in the evening. And so for me, when I was growing up, I noticed that, lunchtime was always like, sandwich time. School was sandwich. After school was kind of like sandwich. Then by 5 o'clock, I was always starving and hungry. And then maybe it was like an apple or a snack, and I would like munch on a whole load of things. And by 7 p.m. or 7:30, when it was dinner time, I wasn't even hungry anymore. Or when I did eat, I was so full that I struggled to sleep and get a good night's rest. And so what happens is that when we start doing this, day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, that really impacts our health. And a simple shift of literally just, okay, taking the leftovers from dinner and having those at lunchtime the next day, and then having a smaller dinner than that day, an earlier dinner, even if the dinner's at 5 o'clock, and you can still come together as a family. Maybe you can play board games or do something else. You don't have to make like the meal, the family time. You could be just spending time together, going out for a walk or riding, whatever it may be. But having an earlier and a lighter dinner really does help. So the best way to do that, bigger, better lunch. And it can be the leftovers. If you had that dinner, you can make one pot meals in the morning. I'm just trying to see what else did I write down. I'm just trying to think what else I do. Those one pot meals are fantastic. I have that Wonder Bag, and in that Wonder Bag, I allow things to kind of like cook and stew. So I'll pop everything in the morning, pop it on the stove, and then it literally is ready for lunchtime. I know some people have also taken like a flask to work, so they'll take their soup with and have that. So it's not just like a sandwich, but now they're having like the soup with maybe a little bit of a sandwich. So you're just shifting and changing things in a simple, easier way, manageable way that's working for you. Now, how does that impact you on day 84 of your 90-day challenge? Well, that habit that you set for yourself 84 days ago is going to be a lot easier to do, and it's going to be a lot more fun, and you're probably going to get a lot more value from implementing it when you start improving your lunch and feeling more satiated at lunchtime. Give it a go, give it a try. Let me know in the comments if it works for you, and then be sure to catch the next video where I go a little bit more into depth as to exactly what an earlier lighter dinner looks like. I'll see you tomorrow for day 85 of our 90-day challenge. We're nearly there, guys. Keep at it. You're doing fantastic.